People either love or hate Amy Schumer, and this is the case even with celebrities. Here are the top celebrities who refuse to work with Amy, and the reasons why are shocking. First up, we have Kirsten Dunst. While Amy was hosting the Oscars in 2022, she made numerous jokes people weren't too fond of. One of them was a joke where she called Kirsten Dunst a seat filler. The audience's reactions were varied, some smiling, knowing it was a joke, and some celebs, like SNL star Maya Rudolph, looked shocked as Amy made Kirsten get up from the seat and leave. Apparently, Kirsten was in on the joke, but the acting was so believable, people really thought they had beef. Users on YouTube voiced their opinions on the ordeal, one user commenting, "I don't care if it was staged, it was a lame joke, her jokes are never funny." While another user said, "And I thought the Will Smith slap was bad." Yikes. Ellen DeGeneres. While on the Ellen show, Amy Schumer reportedly used a few of Ellen's old stand-up jokes while talking to her. That's a new low for Amy, even though she's been reportedly stealing jokes over the course of her career, but never directly saying them to the person she stole the joke from. The joke she told Ellen DeGeneres was about how people in movie theaters don't want to admit how much popcorn they're going to eat, but Amy says she has, quote, split her lip trying to fit one more kernel in. The audience was dying laughing, and so was Ellen, although the joke was used in many of Ellen's 90s stand-up specials, and we aren't sure Amy realized. Our next celebrity who refuses to work with Amy Schumer is Steve O. Back in 2011, Schumer was still a rising star in the comedy world when she appeared as a roaster on the Comedy Central roast of Charlie Sheen. One of the most talked about jokes that night came from Amy, who used Steve O's late best friend, Ryan Dunn, as the punchline of a joke. She says, "I truly am, no joke, sorry for the loss of your friend Ryan Dunn," Schumer said to Steve O. "I know you must have been thinking, it could have been me," and we were all thinking, why wasn't it? At the time, the joke prompted some groans from the crowd and felt it was too soon to make light of Dunn's passing, which happened just 3 months prior. Steve-O appeared to be visibly offended by the joke as well, as he didn't so much as fake a smile. Many of Steve-O's fans had heavily criticized Amy for going there, and even Steve-O couldn't help but get involved, saying some pretty negative things about her in 2012. Quote, "When I got to rehab, the first thing I learned was the importance of forgiveness, and I forgive Comedy Central for letting that no-name SLUT on the show in the first place," said Steve-O. When he discovered she was doing interviews with no regrets of the Ryan Dunn joke, Steve-O responds, "I have zero respect for her, but I am not mad at her for telling a joke. Tell all the jokes you want, it's a roast, but don't be two-faced." Khloe Kardashian is angry at Amy Schumer for her 2015 remarks about her while hosting SNL. Speaking to the Howard Stern show, Khloe Kardashian says, "I was more upset that somebody claims they're like a girl's girl and that they're all about woman empowerment, and then she says that I'm not relatable because I'm not fat anymore." Kardashian added that she doesn't know Schumer personally, but loves her and thinks that she is hysterical. To refresh everybody's memory, Howard Stern played a snippet of Schumer's monologue in which she says, "We used to have Khloe, you know? Khloe was ours, right? But then Khloe, she lost half her body weight. She lost a Kendall." Hearing the crack again, Kardashian agreed it wasn't too bad, but she added, quote, "I'm proud. I've worked for 3 years to do this. We lost Khloe." Who's we? We lost Khloe. What community lost her? Fat people, Howard Stern replied. Quote, "People that don't have the option of being you." While conceding that she has trainers or whatever, Kardashian says, she stuck to her guns and said, "You know what? Losing weight is not easy. It's effing hard." Nicole Kidman also has reason to be angry at Amy Schumer, as Schumer received some backlash after she commented on a photo of Nicole Kidman in a somewhat unnatural pose seated at the US Open, writing, "This how humans sit." Some fans accused Amy Schumer of cyberbullying the Oscar winner with the post. After deleting the initial post, Amy followed it up with a sarcastic apology. "I want to apologize to all the people I hurt posting a photo of Nicole Kidman and alluding to her being an alien. I will be asking the cast of That 70s Show to write letters advocating for my forgiveness." In the caption of her Instagram post on Friday, Amy Schumer further elaborated on the joke and called out some of the cyberbullying that she's received as a result. I hope everybody is okay and takes a deep breath, including all of the pieces written on this subject. You guys good? Schumer wrote, "To all the people who commented on me, I'm so sorry I'm not prettier. Please forgive me. I apologize. It wasn't even a slow news day, but what got your goat was me saying that Nicole Kidman's pose was not human-like." She concluded with, "Breathe, y'all. To the people who write hateful things below, I forgive you as a mother, a woman, and most importantly, as somebody who also likes hot gossip. Have a good weekend." Our next celebrity on the list is Alec Baldwin. During Amy's new Netflix special, she made jokes that she, quote, wasn't allowed to make while hosting the Oscars, and one of them involved the Alec Baldwin Rust shooting incident. If you guys don't know the story, let me catch you up quickly. Alec Baldwin was practicing drawing a on the set of a Western movie when the cinematographer Helena Hutchins was fatally shot. On October 21st, 2021, inside a structure depicting a wooden church, Mr. Baldwin was rehearsing a scene that involved cross-drawing a revolver. As the crew was setting up for the shot, the discharged accidentally and a bullet struck Miss Hutchins in the chest, and Joel Souza, the film's director, was struck in the shoulder. Miss Hutchins, 42, was airlifted to a hospital in Albuquerque, New Mexico, where she passed away, and the director, 48, was taken by ambulance to a hospital in Santa Fe and was released the next day. Hours before the shooting, about 6 members of the camera crew walked off the set over working conditions and complaints about long workdays and delayed paychecks, according to some people involved in the production. So anyway, during her Netflix special, Amy Schumer made a joke about the whole situation that went like this. Quote, "Don't Look Up is the name of a movie. More like Don't Look Down the Barrel of Alec Baldwin's shot." Yikes, Amy. Hilaria Baldwin, Alec Baldwin's wife, also has reason to be mad at Amy after she made a joke about her accent, which Amy claims is fake. During her new Netflix special Emergency Contact, the comedian called meeting Alec Baldwin's wife, Hilaria, years ago while backstage at Saturday Night Live. During their interaction, Amy said that the Massachusetts native told her she was, quote, from Spain and used a thick Spanish accent. She says, Hilaria and Alec have a Von Trapp amount of children and they named all of them, I'm not sure, but very Spanish names. And all this would be fine and beautiful, Amy continues, except that Hilaria is actually Hillary from Boston. This woman is in no way Spanish. Her parents are not from Spain. No one in her life is even from Spain. Hilaria responded to the comment by saying on Instagram, "Girl, don't even apologize. You always make me laugh." Zach Galifianakis is another actor who is not a huge fan of Amy Schumer, as she stole a joke from one of his comedy specials. Amy did an interview with the AV Club back in October 2013 where they asked her, "Do you have an all-time favorite routine or joke? What makes a bit timeless?" She then goes on to cite a Zach Galifianakis joke where he says, "I may not look it, but I'm very well read," instead of well read. In a Netflix special years later, Amy makes the exact same joke. The Netflix special has a 1 out of 5 star rating on most platforms, and that's likely due to Reddit users targeting her and her ratings. Wow, people must really hate her. Dave Attell is another comedian who must hold some sort of grudge against Amy, as she also stole some of his jokes on the same Netflix special that she stole Zach Galifianakis' joke. Although Dave and Amy seem to still be close friends, Dave appearing often on Amy's podcast, as well as Amy naming her son after him, Gene Attell, before legally changing his name days later because Amy realized Gene Attell sounded a little too much like genital. True, Amy. Good choice. Bradley Cooper is our final celebrity on the list, and here is the rundown for him. Amy is way too obsessed with him. While on Late Night with Jimmy Fallon, Amy revealed she had a massive crush on the actor, joking that she even changed her Facebook status to engaged to Bradley Cooper after having a 3-minute conversation with him on a red carpet. She made some offhanded jokes about the actor in an interview like, "Bradley's the type of hot that makes you just want to grab your ankles." Although Bradley seems to be fine with it, saying in an interview, "I know she's not really obsessed with me, I'm just the butt of a joke." She is hilarious. Alright guys, that's it for today's video. Check out more videos to keep up on celebrity drama.